Before we begin, I would like to say hi, thanks for joining us, and welcome to my channel. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and leave any questions or feedback in the comments. Today we will attempt to explore the chance and probability of your very existence. What are the odds? The Copernican principle illustrated that our existence is expected, and in the conditions that arose on Earth, we are not special, but the norm. Any single human conscious experience is more than likely expected to be born at the point in time that most conscious beings are living, with the highest population. So theoretically, the chance of you existing 200,000 years ago, when our population was in the thousands, compared to now in the billions, is quite low. This leads to our predicament. We currently now live in the time that the population of our species was never going to surpass. This is the most likely point in time and space for you to exist. If we ever left Earth and conquered space, in the trillions or zillions, you would be there now. That is the odds. This leaves us with three conclusions. The first is that the Copernican principle is true, and that this is the most common time for your conscious experience. You are here now because chance dictates it. This will mean we reached our growth limit as a species. From this point, our population declines. The second is that regardless of the odds, you are just existing now because of randomness, and the smaller chance that exists outside the main population. Regardless of the rule of large numbers, you exist now, because you just do, an outlier of the main population, but well within the odds of a small chance. The third conclusion is the scariest, completely hypothetical, and yet maybe the most likely. You are here now because this was the most interesting time to exist. Yep, interesting. Given any point in time to visit or exist in, this was the best our history has to offer. A well-catalogued point in history any future traveler would want to visit. A time where the primitive and the modern exist together, where we can witness the tide of technology and change advance more rapidly than would ever happen again. In a future with populations in the zillions, or a future with civilization simulators, Bozeman brains, or many other consciousness generator theories, where conscious populations exceeded ours by many magnitudes, that is our most likely place to be. If we ever created a computer capable of simulating human experiences, how long would it take to generate the billions we have now? Seconds, years. The rule of large numbers shows that in the grand spectrum of chance, our odds of being anywhere but here and now are slim. We never made any great journeys to populate other star systems, terraformed neighboring planets, or reached any greater time than that of which we currently exist. We stand now on the precipice of the great filter. The odds of our avoiding this filter are a mathematical lottery. The most likely scenario is that you are the most common version of life that can ask these questions. On a common planet, with a common population, around a common star, not special, but perfectly normal.